Hi, Juliette. Picking up where I left off, where I had threatened to take your mother to court if she violated the visitation order. And everything about that was absolutely correct. But I thought to myself, did I get myself backed into a corner by having her play beat me to the punch? Herein, I'm going to take her to court, so she'll take me to court first. But then again, no, she wrote that threatening to kill you well before I wrote this stuff about the court. So this next email is just me sending her the documents from the court. And I go, there you go. And then I wrote, I know where Juliet is this weekend via Find My Phone. I will be patient, and I would like to see her Tuesday, but the countdown is on, and this weekend counts as one now. The lawyer said to give you some rope, but when it gets enough time to hang, but give yourself enough to hang yourself. He'll let me know. Or you know the old expression goes, I'm surprised that wasn't used in court. He also said that you have no qualifications for deciding whether Juliet should see me or not, given the court order. And that if we go to court, Juliet will be put on the stand. Think about that. This may sound like threats, but they are just the realities. I want to point out that a peaceful solution and a quick return to visitation is a wise thing to do. He also said it is not up to Juliet because of the court order. It is up to the court, not up to me, not up to you, and certainly not up to Juliet. He said your opinions are just that, and they have no weight in court of law. By the same token, we can count successful visits. And I've been through that. Where's the evidence of bad visits? Movies we've watched, cooking, all things in my favor that I can bring up. And the fact that you leave her home alone all the time and you sleep when you get home from work, which is, I don't know how you're homeschooling her, because there must be somebody else doing it, because you work 5 days a week and you sleep when you come home. That's what Juliet told me. Here's another thing you don't know. I was smart enough, in case something like this happened, to tape Juliet saying that. I got more things as well. So when you bluff me about court, be aware that I will go. I went to court all right. But let's not. Let's get back to normal. This is what I really want. I don't want to put her and you through this. As I said, you have to do what you have to do. You did what you had to do, all right. I write on February 1st. I think this is the day that she actually went to the police to file out the order of protection. I said, so we can stop all this fighting and get back to normal? You carry on every day as usual, but I am really hurting, please. Now, it's interesting. Not only did she not go to a hotel the night that we had the fight, and not only was she so scared that she had to leave home and go to a $200 a night home hotel in Manhattan because she was so scared, but she didn't go to the police. If somebody accused me of killing me and I was really convinced that they were going to kill me, I would run right to the police right then. But she waited until Monday to go to the police. What does that tell you? Huh? Lori's family? Friends? What does that tell you? That they had to plan what she was going to say. I would like to see Juliet. I hope you will answer me. Juliet, your mother, unavailable, doctor's appointment. Will you give me an idea? I'm hoping to see Juliet tomorrow. Juliet mentioned that I have something of yours you want it back. I can't remember. Some big blue plastic container. Somehow this seems like an old email. What's the date on this? Oh, this is that December one. Okay, so forget that. That got mixed in. Okay. And where is the email I'm looking for? Where I'm writing you an email, and that's the time that the police actually knock on my door. And I'll find that next time. But, you know, no one has. Somebody better explain to me what I did wrong to never see my daughter again. Somebody better explain that to me, because there's no reason, no physical abuse, no sexual abuse, there's nothing, no accusations, nothing but Juliette getting upset. Oh, here we go. It was this part of this one. I was hoping to see Juliette tomorrow. Is there any information you can give me? I left you alone and I'm playing it your way. But she will have a whole week off soon, and I would like to know what your intentions are about when I can see her again. I know I mentioned all this stuff in court, but it would be a tragedy if we had to go through that again. I'm trying to be nice, but I would like to see my daughter. Of course, I'm missing her so much. This is on February 6th. Ding dong. I go downstairs. The police hands me the papers. I come back. The email's not finished. You're taking me to family court? Why? This is absurd. You want an order of protection? I never threatened you. I know what I have said may have made you angry, but why do you want to carry things this far? I know it's your lawyer that's probably doing this. I'll be there, but you should have at least talked with me about it. I'm going out of my mind. I am sick to my stomach. Your lawyer is going to tell lies to the judge that doesn't know me. And what is your end game? What is the end game? To have me never see my daughter again? I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. This has gotten way out of hand. Couldn't we have talked? My God, I am shocked, literally shocked. And then I read that I was not supposed to communicate with you, so I said, this is the end of the communication with you. And that was it. It would be 8 months before any communication between me and your mother, and the only communication I had with you was the letter the judge asked me to send you, which I don't know whether you got or not. So there we are. Court February, March, April, May, June, July, August, trials in September. Order protection starts in October, goes to October of 2017, ends, 6 weeks go by, your mother tells me to go fuck myself, she hates me, and then she tells me in January if I try to talk to the people at the school, she'll take me back to court, because I have to have permission. I went to the state board, I went to the school board, everything. I didn't have to have permission. Something is seriously wrong here. And it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. Somebody tell me what I did to deserve not seeing my daughter. And I want anybody out there in Lori's family or Lori's friends to imagine to have their child taken away from them for not doing anything. And especially if the child's testimony is unreliable because they have social anxiety disorder and misinterpret things. This is, I can you imagine the despair, the depression, loneliness, the hopelessness. Even for a minute, try. This is wrong.